first time. And today, Pentecost is one of the pilgrimage to Jerusalem. They blessed a certain blessing. Before they did the certain blessing, you know, when you drink wine, you have to do the thanks. The thanks is, to give thanks in wine, is Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen, which means, blessed you, God, King of the universe, the maker of the grapevine. This is just over the wine. But as they approached Jerusalem, they poured that wine, did the blessing of the wine, and then recited this. I'm going to do it a word at a time, and I want you to repeat after me, and then I will translate. Baruch,
Baruch
atah
atah
Adonai
Adonai
Eloheinu
Eloheinu
melech
melech
haolam
haolam
shehecheyanu
shehecheyanu
v'kiyimanu
v'kiyimanu
v'hegianu
v'hegianu
lazman hazeh.
l'zman hazeh.
Which translates to, blessed you, God, King of the universe, who kept us, sustained us, and brought us to this day. Amen.
Amen.
You all say amen. I'm sure you said it many times. Amen is the word in Hebrew. The origin of the word amen is the word truth, emet. So when you say amen, you say truth. That is true. That's amen. So let's walk a little bit.
God dwelt. And if you ask a modern Christian today or a believer, they might point up. But if you were a first century Jew, he would point there. All right? That God dwelt there, and so much so that even the city itself had a sense of God's presence about it. It was probably serendipitous that I brought a book with me by a scholar from Notre Dame, and I was reading it on the plane, and his name's Gary Anderson, and he talks about this very thing, about the temple and the ark were so holy that it kind of spun off, you know, that holiness was kind of spread out across the city of Jerusalem. So the next time you read Psalm 48, and as we begin to come to into our pilgrimage into Jerusalem, think of these words, Psalm 48, verses 12 through 14. Walk about Zion, and that's Zion, Mount Zion. Walk about Zion, go all around it, count its towers, consider well its ramparts, go through its citadels, that you may tell the next generation that this is God. Think about that. That this is God, said the psalmist. Our God forever and ever. He will be our guide forever. There was a Jewish rabbi I read of Orthodox faith, and he said once about the Western Wall or the Wailing Wall that we will visit, he said, God is present everywhere, right? Omnipresent. We don't have to come here to know God's presence. But then the rabbi said, but he's most present in Jerusalem, all right? Now, I don't know about that, but what I do know that historically and biblically, there's something about this place that is special in the providential plan of God. And so enjoy our days, and not just as tourists, but also as pilgrims, that we would grow closer to God, and when we are really closer to God, we grow closer to one another. All right? This is our God who's given us this day. I just wanted to share that little psalm with you as we begin this little time together in Jerusalem.
Thank you.
Toby.
So,